Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So in this video we're going to be taking the S15 and prepping it for a little bit of drift. I'm excited to announce that it's going to be my first time this coming weekend out at Archy with Luke, Vink and the boys. Going to be getting down and amongst it. It's going to be so much fun. Of course I'm going to have to be quite careful because if I spin out or slide out I'm going to hit something, most likely the wall. Although don't be alarmed, the track is actually quite wide, and once I'm out there and I do the beginner session, so that is the plan, do the beginner session, then that's on the Sunday, and then on to the advanced session. Doing the beginner session I should be fine, just getting a feel for the track. Track layout will be a little bit different as well, like a lower speed I believe, so super excited about that. So what do I need to do on the S15? Well, I've got to adjust the park brake, handbrake, e-brake. It's pretty much starting to get to the point where like the lever itself is just so far up and it's sort of losing effectiveness, and that's because the actual shoes in the drum, in the rear disc, they're just wearing down. So I'm going to adjust the park brake up even more, show you guys just how much pad material is left. I'm sort of skating on thin ice a bit, and I actually do need to replace those shoes. That's on the list, just on the list of many other things. What else do we need to do? I got a little list going. We are going to change a fuel filter. Why? Because I haven't changed it in 2 years since I got this first registered. I haven't changed it since, and I've been having a bit of an issue with the ignition fuel sort of issue there, just hesitating, pretty much under full load, high RPM. Speaking of that issue, we have a fix. I hope it's going to fix the problem and it's not going to come back. I got brand new Bosch coils for it, R8 coils. So we're going to fit those. We're going to swap those over, swap the harness back over, because at the moment I've just got the stock coils back in. So hopefully that'll sort things out there. What do we have here? Renew Diff Oil. May or may not do that. I should really. The CAS oil that's been in it, I've not changed since 2 Matsuri, probably couple of drift events ago. I haven't changed it since then, so I've got some fresh oil here, but I don't have the actual CAS oil. I've got suitable oil, so I might change that. What else? I'm not actually changing the oil filter, but we will drop the oil because the oil filter is pretty good really. Look, I've done a few drift events. The main reason I'm changing the oil is because it's probably broken down a bit, but I believe the filter will be pretty darn good because I don't daily this. Yeah, I don't daily this, so I only drive it 2 events and then when I'm drifting. So I think the oil filter should be a-okay. I need to lube and clean the rose joints. They're just getting a bit squeaky. Just all the back link rods, the suspension arms, the camber arms, the toe arms. They've got rose joints and they're just a bit squeaky. They're getting a bit squeaky, so I need to clean those and lube them. Of course, organise my toolkit. So anyway guys, let's get to it. I'm gonna get on with it now, and just a little bit of maintenance before the big day coming this Sunday. I'm so stoked, super excited. It's gonna be a bit of a learning curve really. Anyway, let's go. Straight to the exciting part. Yeah, guys, we're going to get rid of these stock Coilpacks. Once again, put the new harness in. Well, the harness that I made for it, custom harness in. We're going to put these nice, juicy, brand new Bosch babies in. Fresh new Coilpacks. Yeah. So we'll remove those old ones and the harness, swap them over, and we should be good. So currently I've actually got 2 earths, but what I want to do, if you can see there, that the earth strap, part of the harness for the Coilpacks, originally I should have cleaned that better, where there's actually paint there. So I'm going to clean that up and that'll give us a better earth. I do have 2 earths, just that earth there. I'm just going to clean that up where there's paint. I did clean the thread, so it should, in theory, should have been fine, but I just want to give it a better chance to ground nicely. So that's not the only earth, there is another earth as well, but I'm going to do that just to help things. Coilpacks are removed. All looks good down there. So this is the new and improved version of the Coilpack harness that I previously made, though I did make the triggers a little smaller. So I've got the backup in the bag just in case I need to swap it out for the original one that I made, but I don't think I'm going to have any issues. I did partially test this. So yeah, new coils. The old harness is going to go back in, and fingers crossed that'll do the job. So just a demo on the handbrake right now. You can count it in clicks. So at the moment, I actually do have to pull it pretty sky high for it to really work. So that definitely needs adjusting. And I'll do it at the shoes. The shoes are worn. I'm literally getting my last life out of them before Matsuri later in the year, and I'll renew those shoes. But for now, that's going to have to do. We will just adjust them. Coilpacks. The old ones are out. Pop the new ones in. The old harness. That's all out. New harness here, the one I made. And guys, it's not that hard, you can do it yourself, but please don't ask me how. It's easy enough to go find out yourself. There's also a video online already on how to do it. Up to you guys. It's already so time consuming doing these videos. But if I can help you in some way, if you can get some help out of it, then yeah, that is great. So I've got my trusty Dremel out, and I'm just going to take a little bit of paint material off the back here. It's going to be a little tricky, but I'm just taking the paint off.
Why don't you use a gun? It's not my fault, come on. I suppose it's society's fault. More. Cool. All right. Well, here's an extra $1. Yeah, you guys should have been at Gasworks on Friday. Yeah, we were there. There was this band, Crucial Taunt. They had this mega babe for a lead singer. Unreal.
Phil, we were there. Have you gone mental? Hello.
I think we should go now.
Just gonna look so we get a better earth. There we go, guys. Now that should do the trick. Just giving that a little bit of a clean down there now. So that earth will be a better earth now that I've actually taken the paint off. Look, I cut the thread originally. Originally I cut the thread. So it was actually okay, but we just want to improve the earth grounding as much as possible for that ignition coil harness. I've just given it a clean, guys, so now that's got a nice face to ground on, and we'll have a little bit better of an earth. We'll have better grounding. Normally the standard harness connects to this little pin there. It's like a spade terminal. New Coilpack harness to go back in with a brand new fresh set of coils. Let's get to it. Then I'll do up the earth, and that should be sweet. Just when I thought everything was going really well, I noticed this. The box has been dropped, damaged, and so has the coil. So, not what you want to see when you're about to go drifting. Damaged in transit, who knows, along the line somewhere. So, what a bummer that is. Anyway, I've been on the phone to EFI Solutions, hoping that they're able to do something. Basically, because I need to run regardless. Like, I'm just going to have to bend that back and run it regardless. Because, like, I've got no other choice. Like, I need a full working set of coils. So, I'm just going to have to run it. And hopefully, they'll send me out another one. But anyway, what can you do, guys? These things happen, unfortunately. Let's go anyway. We're going. So yeah, there we go, guys. Unfortunately, I couldn't get the other coil back to work. That damage has done its lovely number on that other coil pack. So I've just had to sort of use a spare that I've had laying around, and I've been for a road test, just a little bit of a road test, and it's okay. So I'm just going to drop the oil now. I'm not changing the filter as discussed previously. Why? Filter's still pretty darn good. All I'm doing is just oil only. Before Matsuri I'll do an oil and filter change. Just put 3.3 litres in. Capacity for the S15. I don't have an oil cooler yet. Here's the old oil. Alright guys, pretty scary. I've just had a look at this. This is good. Empty, no oil anyway. I've drained the oil. As far as how much oil, just check it out. That's all the oil that was in the engine. So basically the missing oil that should be accounted for has been burnt, and I dare say it was from Matsuri, the last event that I went to 6 months ago. Anyway guys, wow, that's amazing. Like, extraordinarily bad. So I'll just have to keep an eye on that in the future, and good warning for you guys out there as well. So any event that you go to, if it's a couple of days, I would like check the oil per day, even a couple of times during the event, just to make sure everything's sweet, because wow, I didn't realize how low I was actually on the oil. In the past it's not been an issue. The breather system seems to be working absolutely fine. It's not filling up. My car's not smoky at all. I did go to All Asian Day and maybe suspect from All Asian Day maybe I blew and burnt a fair bit of oil out doing those hard pulls on the straight, getting up to 180 top speed. Anyway guys, just a little warning out there for you guys, just to be careful. Check your oil regularly. Next thing we're going to do is a new fuel filter, because it's been 2 years. Good time to change it now, especially having the issues I've been having. Just to rule out anything, process of elimination. New Ryko, just a replacement. I don't usually get Nissan, I just go Ryko top quality. Good filters, good enough, they do the job. Yeah guys, new fuel filter going on. Place that bad boy down there. There we go, got the fresh filter in. Let's give it a start up.